Welcome to Heroes Lounge S Division. On the left-hand side, we've got Looking for Work, and on the right, it is going to be Celeb Gaming. This is, as I said, a S Division matchup, which means it's going to be a best-of-5 series. Also, hello, welcome to everybody who's already here, just joining us. We're just getting into this. Let's actually go ahead and take a peek at some of the map bans that did go through, as we did have the home team is Looking for Work. They banned out Sky Temple. We had Tomb of Spider Queen banned out by the members of Celeb Gaming. First map chosen by Looking for Work is going to be Battlefield of Eternity. Go ahead and jump back into our draft, as we now still actually are going to be sitting in our ban phase. And I'm just actually, so let's actually start right here. Battlefield of Eternity. You might want to die. You might want to ban out some high bursty heroes, some heroes that get a lot of value around the Immortal. Let's say Hanzo, for example. That is a great option to have removed from the engagement, as well as Greymane. But they're also going to be looking for some lockdown, some chase, and some blow up. So it's going to be that Maiev taken out. This is where we could actually see that Hanzo, or we see maybe a priority onto like Tyrande or Ana. Both of them have made huge waves in the meta for S Division, as well as many of the divisions, and I gotta say it's not a bad way to ban out, especially with that Tyrande. Her being able to Huntress Mark and have that damage buff onto the enemy members, as well as the Immortal, is powerful. But nope, we're gonna go ahead and get an Abathur ban. A split pressure from an Abathur consistently through these lanes is extremely powerful, and an insta Zeratul ban. That Zeratul is not gonna be making it in. We're not gonna be seeing any sort of hijinks with that boy. What? Sorry, I'm just confused by a message. Okay, cool. I think they just, I think the admin was just out of the loop. All right, we're good. Let me just give him a yeah. Cool. Alright, so we're going to be having Li Ming and Ana going to be the 1-2 pickup here on the side of Looking for Work. They have the poke damage and the reset value with that Li Ming. You have the healing and the healing mitigation, I guess you can say, with the Biotic Grenade from Ana, and the Nano Boost is really powerful, as well as Eye of Horus. We do have the Anub'arak as the initial setup here. I would assume that we're going to see a Tyrande with this, and then maybe some priority onto the Immortal Burn, maybe a Greymane, maybe a Hanzo. So a Tyrande Hanzo is not a bad idea. Actually, alright, so they're going to be changing it up. We're going to get an Uther and a Genji, so they're going to be looking for the Divine Dragon Blade potential here, as we do have the Anub'arak setup. And so we're going into our ban phase. They do need, they need Immortal Clear. They need Immortal Clear, and they need also a solo lane at this point. So they could either ban out something they know that they're going to be able to burst down the Immortal with, and that is going to be a Hanzo. Looks like they might prioritize the Greymane. That is a tried and true duo, the Li Ming and Greymane. Li Ming gets reset value as Greymane is diving in and kind of expediting and also buffing her kills. I would say that it's more of a tandem kind of thing. It's not like, well, Li Ming is putting all the damage and Greymane gets the last razor swipe or something. Greymane has a lot of great burst as well when he dives into that Worgen form. This ban, though, going to be coming out from the members of thank you for casting. Oh, hey Bahamut, thank you for casting test, but found you on there and followed, loved your energy and commentary. Thank you so much, Mikey Yoon. I saw you all throughout the last day, and I really appreciate you just like giving us words of encouragement and saying that we're doing great. Like, I saw all those messages, Mike, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. That's awesome of you. That's amazing. Thanks for following, and thanks for checking out the stream. Alarak, though, is going to be grabbed here with a Diablo, so they're going to be having, this is some aggression. I like this. I like this a lot. No priority into the Greymane in any way, shape, or form. We do have the Imperius that was banned out, as I missed right there. A solo lane that is extremely powerful. We've seen quite a few members and quite a few players make really, really big, momentous occasions happen with that Imperius. Last 2 picks, though, coming out for the members of Celeb Gaming. We have an Illidan for Evasion. Okay, so it's solo lane Illidan, and then a Sylvanas with some split pressure, so ooh, that's a little terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. That's a lot of pressure, that's a lot of Immortal Burn, that's a lot of good team fighting. Last pick, though, to come out from the members of Looking for Work. Ooh. So that's going to be an Arthas for the solo lane, and this is actually really, really powerful because you have Illidan who dives in. You then also have the Frozen Tempest. No, I think that's the talent. I might have that wrong. Either way, his E being able to have that is going to also slow down the attack speed of anyone there. So Arthas lives in these moments. This is probably where we'll see an Army of the Undead. We could see Sindragosa. There is a possibility for said gigantic dragon to come freeze the lanes. That it's highly possible, but you can live longer in some of these chaotic moments with all of those ghouls. You're able to pop them for health. So Army of the Undead probably sounds better. Also, it's just more sustained. You just push in. It's more damage technically too. So it's an option. It's definitely, there's some options here, but into the Illidan, I think this is really, really strong. We'll see how that solo lane matchup will be, as well as just some of the engagements. Anytime Illidan tries to dive in, you're going to be seeing that Howling Blast coming out, getting the root onto them and slowing down that aggression. Speaking of aggression, though, dive from Anub'arak, dive from Illidan, dive from Sylvanas, dive from Genji, and Uther's in the backline just doing their best to heal. On the reverse side, you've got some good control with the Alarak, Diablo, and Arthas. Li Ming is able to poke in and consistently put out that damage, but it looks like the teams are just about to load in here, and we're going to get into game number 1 in just a second. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're someone who's been here before, welcome as well. I'm just pumped about this. We got ourselves a best of 5 series. Let's go ahead and jump into game number 1. On the left-hand side, we're going to be having the members of Looking for Work. Crowan is going to be on the Li Ming. Swabs Magoo is going to be on that Arthas. Rotating into the bottom, we have Casanova onto the Diablo. We'll have Droplets on that Alarak, and Dark Chimera rounds out the team on the Ana. On the right-hand side in the top lane, we've got the members of Celeb Gaming with Evasion on the Illidan. In the bottom lane, well, in the 4-member group here, we have Met on the Sylvanas. Slip is going to be on that Genji. Hunter is going to be on the Anub'arak, and Satat rounds out the team on the Uther. Let's go ahead and jump into bottom lane. We actually do have the Eternal Hunger for the Arthas, so just going to be able to have the extra mana restoration and a little extra damage right there, because it is an uncapped quest, so you're able to just constantly, as long as you're able to hit the D key and get a smash onto an enemy hero, that's going to be a little bit of a buff right there to you. And look at Genji, the mid lane sniper, the mid lane well sniper here, just going to be taking this out. And this is actually what we see a lot of Genjis do. This sustain for some of the immortal faces is quite annoying not to have, and being able to steal that away is absolutely huge. Peeking up into the top lane, Evasion is going to be dealing with Swabs Magoo. We do have the Howling Blast connecting onto them, and they're able just to back right out of there. Genji does rotate in, and I'm sure that they're calling this out between the members of Looking for Work, as they know, well, they didn't come into top lane. Alarak trying to get that telekinesis. Casanova diving in a little deep right there. That's a lot of follow-up damage, but it's mostly onto them. Diablo goes down first. Blood of the game over to the side of Celeb Gaming. Droplets is trying to live through this, but the last Shuriken gets the hit, and Slip gets out of there. Slipping right at, yeah, dang. Just the early game pressure and the early game plays already coming out from both these teams are very, very impactful. And I gotta say, it's little calls like this, little things back and forth, start to give the game over. This is going to be the clear on to the siege camp in the bottom lane. This will be pressure. Oh, I'm going to dump a little more damage. We actually do. I just saw it. I was like, man, Illidan's getting a little bit low in this top lane. This is going to be Illidan going down into the top. So they do respond with a kill of their own. This is going to be some easy pressure for that Arthas. Maybe rotating out. I think they might be able to get one more wave, but that Genji is actually going to deny any of that missing soak. That's a big thing that you can take into your own games right there, is just making sure that you're not missing out on said soak. Is offered up, and Slip just, once again, slipping around being quite the nuisance. This is just going to be the Impale. Mike, thank you so much for that host as well. I really appreciate you bringing over the viewership. Thank you so much, my friend. We do have the Illidan going to be clearing out the camp on the right-hand side, and that will be some pressure going out into that top lane. Ana, Diablo going to be doing the same on the left. We do have level 4s here a little bit ahead in favor for Looking for Work. We'll see how Celeb TV does close out, Celeb Gaming closes out that experience gap, because there's about a quarter level starting to form, and that really can start to break away. The other thing to note too is as the game actually progresses, the later game kills really yield a little bit more, and we can see that the 2 hero kills is just about it's actually less than nearly double what the one Illidan kill was a little bit further in that top lane. So it just shows that as the game does progress, those kills really become impactful and can change the dynamic a lot of these games. Still going to be having the Bruiser Camp pushing him through top lane. We got one in bottom. This is the Immortal phase starting out here as we do have Celeb taking a lot of damage. Hunter going to be taking a bit themselves. Casanova zoning them out. This will be the dive right over the wall. Crowan going to be blinking forward, trying to get some extra damage out as well. They're going to be able to back right out. It seems like they're going to be starting out onto the Immortal. Droplets is going to be working on this top one. And Nubrak does burrow in, doesn't get the stun onto anyone. The silence coming out from Droplets not connecting either. Casanova is going to be able to get right out of there. I think getting the Shadow Charge onto a Beetle right there just to make sure that they're not going to be caught into a bad position. And now I'm like, hey, wait. Yo, Storm Rager, what's up? Hey, Kaleo, how you doing, bud? Thanks for coming by. A lot of damage coming out here, though. Casanova's going to be living in this moment. That's going to be Uther going down. They do have those Ghost Heals, as that will be the Alarak going down. All that sadism is going to be completely mitigated and set back to 90. Stun coming out onto Evasion. They're able to dive back over onto the Immortal. Casanova diving right back in. They're going to go ahead and get the Genji kill right there. Hunter in a bit of a slow spot as the Swabs Magoo is able to live within that Frost presence and just able to kind of stall them out. Actually, let me see this. So Frozen Tempest, excuse me. Frozen Tempest. So I did have it right, and I think in the drafts. This is going to be the backup from the side of looking for work, but it looks like they're going to be looking for an Immortal as they're going to be burning this down as quickly as they can. Illidan and friends are now back as the death timers are not that long. Swabs Magoo steps forward, as well as Droplets. They're going to go ahead and get the pull in. That's going to be the silence as well. Not going to get the kill burst, and this will be the first phase going over in favor, I'd say, to the members of Looking for Work, as they've got a little more damage on that, but it's about 200 or so. And Kaleo, I am doing wonderful. We got ourselves an awesome matchup, and I am stoked to have you all joining me. This is going to be the pure race between these two teams, and we're going to see who has a bit of a faster play into the Immortal, and 955 remains on the side of Looking for Work's Immortal, so this will be in favor for Celeb Gaming. The burn not quick enough. Just barely not quick enough. We do have Sylvanas going into the Might of the Banshee Queen at level 1. So it wasn't like this was, maybe she might have buffed this a little bit by poking some of the heroes and then diving back, so she might have had some momentary benefit from that, but overall it's still, I love Sylvanas' level 1s at this point. There's so much viability to it. She's going to go ahead and lock down this front gate, and this is what I was talking about in the draft of the viability and the pressure that you can actually get from having this Sylvanas. The push pressure that she can offer can be really, really devastating, and this is actually going to be a Nubrak burrowing, and they do have still a little bit left on this Immortal as it's about to fall here. That also will be that Silver Touch from the Uther going to be fully finished. I'm waiting to see, do we get a pause? It's a DC. Okay, there it is. That they're ready. I can't unpause. There we go. Okay, cool. They're going to go ahead and count us back in. Let's get into this as we do have Met back in. That's going to be the blow up onto Sylvanas as they've caught that. And Slip, they caught Slip out of position as well. The poison damage also going to have that extended lightning to finish that out. And actually checking through this, we do have the extended lightning at level 1. Just needing to be able to hit the 3 heroes in the center, and then the negatively charged sitting at 12 stacks. Gonna get a little more damage on the Satat. Look at all of the just that huge debuff coming out from the Ana right there, making sure Satat doesn't get the healing out. And that's also gonna be Illidan falling into top lane. The spray out from Swabs Magoo as well, as we have this bottom lane getting pressured out. They're trying to even out what they took away from them. There's going to be a lot of damage onto Casanova. They're going to have the burrow charge forward. Met is back as well. We do actually have, is this Merc Queen? Sylvanas going into Mercenary Queen at level 4. Typically, we see Possession, but Mercenary Queen does have that 6% buff, and I guess if you are able to push up those Shamans with the Sylvanas, that's a lot of good value in your favor. Slip going to go ahead and get a little bit of a deflect right there, but this is going to also be a tower and the gate going down. Sylvanas is just going to be rotating out as this is Siege Camp picked up in favor for Looking for Work. Luther's just able to back out on the right-hand side, looking over at... So I was going to go. Could get caught out of position. Like, Illidan dies 4, but there's no way that they can lock him down here. Banshees go out as well. They're trying to get the burst. They're able to lock down the gate, and look at the siege pressure they're putting into this. It will be the Howling Blast connecting onto a couple right there. We almost do have the that Frost Presence, I believe it's at level 1. Excuse me, Eternal Hungry. That was a Syndragosa. Okay, well, Tenzer here. Syndragosa's there. That is going to be a 100-second cooldown if I'm not mistaken. on that Syndragosa, maybe trying to catch someone, but this is just going to be the initial race going over for Crone and Dark Chimera. We do have some zoning coming out from Droplets as well as Casanova. Swabs Magoo is going to be joining into the fray of things. 75 seconds still on that Syndragosa. They'll have it up and available for the push pressure if they're able to pick up the Immortal. Silence goes out, but the cleanse is good onto Hunter, and that's going to be the camp steal away, as they do have the 10 talent here over Celeb Gaming, and they're just not going to be saying, you know what, nope, we do not want that. Nah, they don't get easier, you just get stronger. That is true. NA ult, yeah, it's a little bit of an NA ult. And yes, the Bandit Cam is my co-caster for the evening whenever I do not have a co-caster, which I think he honestly is probably one of the best co-casters. A little bit. Actually, he's really the main caster. Either way, we have 10 tier for both teams. This is going to be, as we said in the draft, that's going to be the Divine Shield as well as the Dragon Blade. We do have the hunt in for the Illidan. This is going to be the halfway mark in favor for looking for work, and Celeb Gaming wants to go in on this fight. Let's go ahead and see what they do here. As the web wrap goes out onto Casanova, that will be the Disintegrate coming out from Crone. The Divine Shield goes out onto the Genji. They're not able to stop it, and that is going to be the Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas as well. They pick up Swabs Magoo as well as Crone. That's going to be the Lightning Breath from Casanova in the backline, but that's not going to get them too much right there. They Fire Stomp to live, but Diablo goes down, and that will be soul spent. This does mean that they're able to come back up in, well, they're already back up. Droplet's actually trying to catch Satat in this bush right here. Dark Chimera is going to be there as well. They're just poking out a little bit here and there, and Hunter and Satat are going to be able to zone them back, while Illidan and Sylvanas, well, and also the help from Genji is going to be able to burn right through this. This is a lot. Look at this, just absolutely shredding through this, and now they're just trying to race this out. Seems like it's actually still going to go over in favor. Yeah, it's still going to be able to go over in favor for the members of Celeb Gaming. Oh, if they can catch him here, Hunter has barely any mana. Howling Blast goes, they have the Burrow Charge, but Biotic Grenade goes out, Li Ming gets the reset, and that's going to be the main tank out. But yeah, I've been complaining about not being able to find a trainer for a month now, and I gotta complain about being sore. It's true. It's a fair trade. I don't know, like, you know, when I first got Bandit, like, I complained about, like, I was walking a couple miles a day, and like it was just weird because like I never did that before. And then after a while, like nowadays, like I go on vacation and I still like go for a mile walk in the morning when I get up. I don't know why. It's just I'm so used to it. I guess I enjoy doing it. I do know why. But either way, we have Swabs Magoo down here trying to just live their best life, and that's going to be the Syndragosa coming out as well. So that is going to be the, oh my, I thought they were about to live through all of that, but Dark Chimera, oh, look at all of this damage coming out from Crone. They're trying to get these resets. Satat will be the first one. They blink forward. Gonna blink forward and get another one. That's going to be evasion going down as well. 4 members getting traded out. The web wrap is cleared out, and now this is Hunter going to be burrowing through, and that's going to be Li Ming and the Alarak on the other side. They have the telekinesis. They're going to be trying to live through all this. Realistically, Hunter should just be trying to go down as quickly as possible, because the staggering out of death like that does give them just more opportunity. Now they don't have their tank for another 20-some seconds. Everyone will be up in about 5 or 6, so just maybe just dying a little bit quicker might have been the stronger plays. Then they can just get back. They can get into their lanes and making sure they're not really missing out too much. There is about a level gap that has formed, and you can actually take a peek at some of those numbers, as we're going to go ahead and actually accidentally show the damage numbers, but that's fine. We'll roll with it. We're just going to keep showing, we'll show this and then we'll jump over to some of the other ones. Either way, we do have the bottom lane fort going down, and they even out that pressure there. It still is going to be top lane in favor for the members of Celeb Gaming, as they still have their fort up there. That's going to be Arthas pushing this back. This is a huge wave as well. They can get a lot of good value with that. You know, see what they're able to do. Swabs Magoo doesn't want to be too far out. They don't know where the enemy team is. They haven't shown. They can maybe make assumptions that they're on camps, but there's 17 seconds on this right-hand side, and it's going to be... Yeah, they need to... They're just trying to play this slow and safe. They don't want to give over any sort of lead that they've currently formed. I also do want to point out, it's 12-7 in kills and 14-13 in levels. Like, it's really, really close. We only have about a level difference between these two teams, and there's a lot of experience within those kills. It's like almost a 4,000 difference between the two teams when it comes to experience in just heroic kills. The Immortals will be on the enemy side, and actually this is going to be a very good start for the members of Looking for Work. They've managed to get their camps out like way sooner than the side of Celeb Gaming, and because of that, they're able to burn that down so effectively and so quickly. I mean, just that's insane. Look at the numbers between them, and we've seen that they, on the side of Celeb Gaming, they're very, very good at burning down the Immortal, and that point right there, they really weren't getting too much. But we do have 13s for both teams. We've got everyone's heroic is up and available. We have Illidan clearing out bottom, as they do have that global, so they're able to you know, now that they're showing down there, I would assume that they would be trying to push in with this, but they do have a top camp that they need to deal with themselves, and it's going to be Alarak going back. Now that they've kind of done that, they're in a bit of a defensive, worrisome posture. Illidan can hunt in. He's within that range. This is not the biggest map in the world. The web rep goes out onto the Diablo. That will be the Disintegrate. Illidan hunts in onto Crone in the backline. They're having the Lightning Breath spreading around. That's going to be Arthas taking so much damage. The Divine Dragon Blade getting so much damage as well. Dropless drives in. That will be Illidan going down, as well as the Uther, who still has those ghost heals, but Casanova gets the long-range Shadow Charge, finding the Genji right there. Met is going to be up and alive. They have that negatively charged as well, just poking out onto them. Casanova chasing this Sylvanas around the map here. Cue the Benny Hill music. I don't think that he's going to be able to juke this out, as they're actually going to be diving further forward towards the front gate. Just going to be going ahead and dying to that. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, we're going to be having Crone and Dark Chimera finishing out this Immortal. This is going to be, I think, the third Immortal of the game, maybe fourth. I think it might be fourth. Regardless, that's going to be a lot of good siege pressure, and it will be going into the top lane, as we do typically have the Immortal, and much like the boss on Braxis Holdout, we'll always go to the most well-defended lane. That is going to be top. Crone is going to town. Absolutely. That was a very, very Pog moment. Mana boosted Crone is very Pog. CalTM, what's up? Thanks for coming by. Okay, so we got the, I'll open this up. A little bit of poke coming out from Hunter as well. The other thing to note too is that the Immortal will attack from range as long as there's a shield, and it's just about at the halfway mark, and they've already taken out a fort. Illidan trying to pressure in through bottom, trying to force the back, also looking to find that 16 talent tier as quickly as possible for the friendly team. Sindragosa is up if they do want to summon that to actually siege in with this. It looks like they're going to be trying to take down the front gate, so that way they're not just wasting that Sindragosa time in that moment right there. There's the Sindragosa. Look at the angle coming in. They're going to be able to catch the majority of the enemy team. They have the Alarak charging in with that deadly charge, and now this is Sylvanas taking a lot of damage. They do have so much going out onto Hunter. A Nubrak will be the first one going down. That's going to be the Lightning Breath coming out from the Diablo. Divine Dragon Blade is just going to be ending, and look at Slip's health absolutely disintegrate right there. They do find the kill onto Ana, but that is still the Illidan going down. All that is left is the Satat, at least in the engagement, as Met has backed off, and they say, you know what? I'm not going to make it 5 members. I'm just going to jump back into our Nexus, also getting those heals from Uther. And this is looking like it's going to be game number 1 as they have to pull in onto Met. They're not able to get the combo from Alarak. Sylvanas is able to going to mark them up with some decent damage as Crone steps in and says, nah, you're done. We're going to pad these stats. And that's going to be game number 1 going over to the members of Looking for Work. GG. Well played. Oh my god. Welcome back to Heroes Lounge. I am your caster, Bahamut. On the left-hand side, we are going to be having the members of Looking for Work looking for another game, as they have picked up game number 1 in this best of 5 series. And on the right, we do have Celeb Gaming. They trying to pick up some more matches in their favor, as this is a best of 5 series. And if you're sitting there wondering, you're just like, wait. Why are we going into Alterac Pass? I'll tell you. Home team is going to be Looking for Work. They went ahead and banned out Sky Temple. Tomb of Spider Queen was banned out by Celeb Gaming. Battlefield of Eternity was the first map chosen by Looking for Work and won by them. Celeb Gaming opted for map pick for game number 2 and have chosen Alterac Past, giving first pick, first ban over to the members of Looking for Work. And they take out the Samuro. We don't see any of the Blade Master running around the battlefield. But for real, please don't spoil anything in chat. I really would, because I read it. I don't read everything that's in chat out loud, because I'm just like, sometimes I'm like, nah, just, you don't get to, no, I'm not gonna read that. But yeah, I do read it. I read it all, and so please don't spoil if you know anything, because it just, everyone wants that kind of, that surprise, that ooh, that ah moment. And I, much like Phantom Puppy, will probably be waiting until it is out on some sort of release, which is going to be very fun to avoid. I'll do my best. I did pretty good with part 1, I'm not going to lie. I avoided it for quite some time. I really didn't know too much. I actually thought some of the internet memes jaded the actual outcome that I thought would happen, and that's pretty much as vague as I can make it. Regardless, let's go ahead and actually get into our draft, as we have a double meme ban. I wouldn't say meme, but we have the Lost Vikings being taken out here, as well as the Samuros, so we're not going to be seeing any sort of clone targets, or I guess not clone targets, because that would be actually Abathur, which we could see banned out here. Oh boy. RX Site? Para-Excite? I don't know. The 4s are supposed to be A's, I'm gonna guess. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that, my friend. Zeratul will be first pick on the side of looking for work, as the Abathur was banned out from Celeb Gaming. They just don't want to deal with that split pressure as well as the clone targets. Oh no, I've not seen it, so I too like to avoid spoilers. Are they going to Abathur then? Yeah. So all right, cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and swap this. Let's change this back to heroes.
Anna checking in.
So with the I keep hearing another dog, and I think he's just sleeping. He was just moving around a little bit. Zeratul is going to be the first pick on the side of looking for work. Maev and Anna are going to go over to Celeb Gaming. Those are actually there's a lot of big, powerful first picks coming out here, and I'm just surprised that there's such a high priority onto the Samuro and the Lost Vikings in the ban phase. Secret butt stuff, don't say on stream. See, now that stuff, like when Kaleo posts, I'm just like, I can usually just read this without actually pre-reading this. Like, I can trust Kaleo's not going to lead me astray. A new brag will be picked up here with a Genji. There's going to be some real big, like, this is just like, hey, hi, enemy team, we're going to dive on you. And they go ahead and they take out the Tyrande because they don't want to deal with any of the follow-up CC that she can bring into the game on top of a new Brax, Burrow Charge forward, and Pale. You have the Lunar Flare on top of that, then you have Genji and Zeratul bursting you down. Yes, Kaleo? I'm going to say Jaina shows up on the Ana team next. Fair, but it's actually going to be a main tank Uther, probably, knowing the members of Celeb Gaming. Jaina wouldn't be a bad idea here. Li Ming is out. They could pick up something like a Kael'thas Gul'dan or Kel'Thuzad. Those are all honestly viable options. Kel'Thuzad, it's a very fun hero, but it might be a little difficult with all the maneuverability they have. Kael'thas, it's a little bit of a disengage that could be powerful, but they're going to opt for that Sylvanas, a very, very strong hero. They're going to be able to go ahead and have the Mercenary Queen at level 4 if they want, or Possession if they want to steal over minions and pressure up the lanes a little bit faster. Mercenary Lord with the mid lane Ghoul Camp, or excuse me, Null Camp, is extremely powerful, buffed by that 60%, and they can really start to siege through structures. Uther did not see that. It's yeah. Follow the rules.
I'm here to help. Oh, this is my jam.
Jaina is going to be grabbed, though, on the side of looking for work, and then we're going to be having a Lucio boostioing their way into this. Last pick, though, coming out from the side. Okay, so it's going to be Blaze. All right. And this is a draft that I feel like I've seen from Celeb Gaming from time to time. This main tank Uther, you've got the Blaze there as well. It's strong. It's just I worry about this stuff because, like, all right, you've got Uther Ana healing, great. You've got Zeratul Genji. That's just that burst potential. Then Jaina to follow that up. It's just a rough time. That's just a real rough time. Flaming. I'm just like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I've seen it a lot. I'm still not sold on it. Main tank Uther, I'm just personally not sold on it. I've seen it work. I've seen it win. Like, I'll say that. Like, I've seen it be an actual, it won in a match and it was dominant and all that kind of stuff. I'm still personally, like, I look at it and I'm just like, this just feels like we're just memeing. That's really it. And, thank you for the clip, Kaleo. All right, let me jump into the right Discord channel so that way I can check that if we have issues. And let's go ahead and actually we've got way more waiting time. Sorry, I thought the loading bar was a lot further along. Regardless, I just once again want to say thank you to everyone who's hanging out and watching. Just so you do know, I do set off alerts during the casted portion of the games, but if you do donate bits, subscribe, any of that kind of stuff, I will resend your alert afterwards. It's just I think usually people want to see the games. Also, when I do editing stuff, it just keeps like subscriptions in the middle of like a VOD out of the YouTube video. So then, but yeah, if you do want to support the channel, please go ahead and do so. I really do appreciate it. I try and put all the money back into the stream. For example, if you check my Twitter account, today you'll see that I got to upgrade all my monitor arms. We're now on double stacked monitors here with a single monitor, and so it's like 2 monitor arms for just those two, and then a single for this one, which is awesome because now I can actually maneuver the monitor the way I want it, and then finally I can have my microphone boom in a safe and easy spot, and it's not like hovering over half of my keyboard, and I can actually type. So it's literally like thank you to all of you. Like, we've actually been able to transition to a bit of a headphoneless setup, which I could never imagine of doing this before. So I just quickly want to say thank you, because it's all of you who made this possible. Your donations, your subscriptions, your bits. I try and put it back into the stream to make this as great as possible. We've got some bark boxes that I actually bought a little bit ago. Those are sitting aside until after I dog sit my neighbor's dog. They picked them up on Sunday, Monday. So we'll do next week some point, like a bark box stream, or at least maybe we'll start out a stream with the bark boxes or something. We'll just have Bandit lose his mind over those. But your setup sounds great. Thank you so much, Illustone. I appreciate that. So yeah, no, I mean, literally because of the donations and subscriptions, I was able to afford an XLR mic, so I can actually have like really, really good sounding audio when I get up close to it. So like, I appreciate all of you. Like I try and everything that you put into this stream, I try and bring it back tenfold so that you can have a great show. But that is going to be me buying time as we go ahead and we get into game number 2. On the left-hand side, up a game in this best of 5 series, we got the members of Looking for Work, with Swabs Magoo going to be on the Zeratul, Droplets will be on that Jaina, Fury's going to be on the on the Anubarak, Casanova on the Genji, and Dark Chimera rounds out the team on Dark Chimera rounds out the team on Lucio. On the right-hand side, we're going to be having the members of Celeb Gaming, with Evasion going to be on that Blaze. Slip is on the Maiev. Will have Hunter on the Uther as that main tank. Met once again on the Sylvanas, and Satat on the Ana. And I gotta say this, Satat, very, very strong on the Ana player, as they're beaming a little bit on the internet connectivity from that. Bahamut ASMR? I doubt it. That's why I watched Divest here. Oh, thank you so much, Illstona. I appreciate that, my friend. This is going to be the burrow charge coming out from Fury as well. They're going to be able to back out. And it's just going to be the slow start. We're going to have some rotations. Zeratul going to be going up into the top lane. Looks like they'll be able to play the solo function here. Into that Blaze is going to be actually the play on that one. I'm looking through some of the talents. We do have Hammer of the Lightbringer at level 1. Hold on, Dark Chimera gets pulled in here. That's going to be a lot of the healing mitigation as well. They don't get the kill, but whew, forcing them to tap well, and forcing them out of lane right there, and just putting them in a little bit more of a sticky situation. The 1 minute marker is here into the game, so we should be seeing rotations off from the siege camps. We do have Sylvanas and Ana breaking off for those right now. Same thing is going to be happening with this Genji and the Jaina, or maybe just the Jaina. Oh, wait. Casanova coming down here with Fury. Are they trying to get a pick onto this Uther? No, okay. I was like, are we going for the pick now? It looks like Casanova's just gonna be rejoining, and they'll be able to burn through this camp a little bit faster. The reason you want to grab these camps so early, the moment they pop up, is because what happens is the timer on these is not that long. So 1 minute 40 or 1 minute 30 roughly. That is going to roughly coincide with the start of the first objective. So what happens is the first objective comes up, you give over the initial pick up onto it, or you have some of your friendly members just cycle around, poke out, just stall it out. You have this camp now go into the mid lane, and this forces the same kind of reaction you get on Infernal Shrines when or even Battlefield of Eternity. You throw that bruiser camp into the lane, and then that's just going to be forcing one response. Remember that you can be a little bit more aggressive in that objective phase. But speaking of aggression, Fury going to be diving in, as well as Casanova. A lot of good damage coming out from Evasion on that Blaze. They're able to pop the Pyromania as well, getting the extra armor. We do have Slip with the Spirit of Vengeance, not going to be using the blink forward here. Dark Chimera trying to speed Boostio this team into the fray of things, and this is going to be Evasion diving right back in. Jet Propulsion, also a huge Rumble Bind, pulling a couple members in. Fury going to have the Burrow charge out. Droplets is so slow, but they have that speed boost from Dark Chimera, and they're able to make it out. Very close play between these two, but nobody going down. First objective will be up in about 22 seconds. And speaking of, look at this, the camp coinciding with that a little bit, maybe a second or two behind. You want to pick those up at that 1 minute mark and try and burn through it quickly because of this exact moment. Now we're going to be seeing them able to go ahead and grab this once again. This is also going to be very powerful with that level 4, as I noted, that Mercenary Queen from Sylvanas. She's going to be able to buff those mercenaries by 60%, and they siege in so insanely strong. Like it's something you really need to make sure you're worried. Well, I wouldn't say worried about, just keeping an eye out or being vigilant for, as Slip and Satat finish this out. Anubarak and Casanova, Fury and Casanova just going to be trying to get onto Evasion. Nice body block coming through. Gonna have the Jet Propulsion AoE stun. Ooh, Genji dives through. Okay, they have the reset, they have the agility, but the Fan of Knives from Slip, that will be, Casanova with just under 150 health, and his Hunter is looking for just like the stun or just the one auto that they need or something. Holy Belly Shock just to get the kill. Not going to be able to connect onto that. We don't have Sylvanas rotating into mid to pressure up this camp, which is a little surprising. I was expecting them to be utilizing that Mercenary Queen for this exact moment. This will be the easy clear as Jaina is going to be dumping that three waves of Blizzard. Slip going to be having that Spirit of Vengeance on the right-hand side here. Going to be able to get that blink right out. The disengage happens, and we're absolutely fine. We back right out, and this is just going to be back into the lane, getting a little more experience, finding that level 7, and then potentially grabbing this first objective. No one starting out on either side. 7 is here a little bit sooner for the members of Looking for Work. Celeb Gaming playing this a little bit slower as they're not too far off themselves. Genji and Droplets will go ahead and pick up this camp, and this is going to be, it's a little more stalled out, but this is exactly the moment that I think they're looking for on the side of Looking for Work. This is going to be them trying to start the pickup onto this. The Nubrak Burrow charges forward. They do have the initial pickup onto it. Fury has to back out as they don't have much healing coming through, but now the flank coming out from Dark Chimera and friends. They're looking for this. They dive onto Met. That will be the Sylvanas going down. They have the pull in from Slip as well. These Fan of Knives are trying to get these resets. Swabs Magoo with the cleave is going to be low as well. Satat in the front line, in a sense, is going to be peeled apart, and that's going to be Casanova diving in. They're trying to get the kill. Ana does go down, and that's the second one in this fight. Evasion is going to be slowed, and they're trying to get this Lucio with a couple extra autos. Fury thinking about it, just diving in back in between that bush, and they back right out. They are going to have that the prison guards will be able to stall this out as they grab the right-hand side, and this will be 7 talents here for both, but about that level lead, as we saw in the last game, starting to form in the favor of Looking for Work. We have Evasion diving back in, and Nubrak with, oh my god, the Honorable Bind pulling in so many members. Dark Chimera absolutely going down, but Slip with 20-some health. Droplets, oh, Genji with the Shuriken find the kill. Sleep Dart, though, going to Casanova. They have the deflect damage will be there, but they go down. They have the stall. This 6.9 nice seconds are sitting on the side of, Swabs Magoo goes in. I think they was just trying to stall this out. Fury not going to get hit by that. The slow is going to be there. The bug gets roasted. Mid lane is going to be pressured in. Meta is going to be trying to lock this down and burn it down as quickly as possible. Evasion comes in to join and help. And this is going to be Celeb Gaming turning up the heat with this Blaze. And this main tank, ooh, wait, Droplets. Negative healing coming through as well. I got to point this out. The rework with Lucio, I caught this recently, like, oh wow, they're just trying to whittle them down. Dark Chimera actually going to get the follow-up CC, but the knockback with the sound barrier or the sound blast is so good. Whew. That was worrisome, I'm not gonna lie. Sound wave, excuse me. First objective, though, will be in favor for Celeb Gaming. It's insane the push pressure that both these teams are putting into each other. This tankless, this main tank Uther composition, I wouldn't say tankless per se, because you've got a Blaze in here somewhere. They're going to be currently pushing top lane. Maev in the bottom. We have the rest of the team pushing in through mid, and that's going to be Zeratul getting the kill onto Maev, who's actually fighting within the objective as well. Water Elemental will be coming down. Sylvanas is going to be the one who's web wrapped right now. Casanova looking for some fight into the back line. That will be... They're going to be able to shut this down. That's just going to be some mid lane pressure forfeited. So the one thing I want to note is just the sound... So Ana into Lucio. Lucio's so insanely strong right now, but if he does take reverse amp at level 7, if I'm not mistaken, correct? This is it is going to be active when you're amping it up. And since you have that giant circle, that just means that Ana looks and holds Bite Grenade for that moment, just to be like, all right, cool, no healing coming in. Obviously, they're going to use it other times just to mitigate that initial burst healing, but that's going to be met with the nano boost here. They're not going to be able to pick up a kill. They're going to be just taking down that mid lane forward a little bit, and Celeb Gaming forced to back out here. Not going to be getting too much, but let's actually cycle through some of the other numbers as we do have that time before 13 talent will be here. And another objective will be up in about a minute and a half or so. We do have the siege camp on the right and left up and available. Bosses are on the map as well if they want to go in for those. It looks like Ana so far is soloing that. So I was looking over at chat and I was like, yeah, I agree. Like I was thinking that they would get at least a fort during that objective, but not going to be the case here. We do have Met and Hunter jumping onto this boss. We do have quite a few of the members showing in bottom lane. Camp was picked up on the left-hand side. Not really showing here, so they're going to have the easy pickup onto this. They might be forfeiting, though, a fort over this just to pick up a boss for top lane. I don't know if this is worth the trade. I mean, yeah, you're going to get the top lane for it, but the next objective is bottom, so you're kind of forfeiting a little bit of your safety areas. This whole bottom lane is now going to be a chaseable, viable area for the enemy team to won't kill you in. Mid lane is also going to be pressured in. You might be losing your mid lane fort. Maiev is going to buff out this lane a little bit further. Slip also wanting to get that experience. This is going to be Sylvanas locking down the wave, trying to stall this out, but look at this. The members of Looking for Work come in and they found themselves a fort. That'll be taken out as well. Well, nearly got mid. Yeah, it was really close. Drop was actually dropping a lot of damage. Dark Chimera comes in here. That will be the Sound Blast to push them, or Sound Wave to push them away. Slip is trying to play within the side of that wall, and that's going to be Looking for Work, finding a kill. They're going to go ahead and forfeit over this top lane, as we do have the objective popping up soon. This is going to be Met clearing out the rest of this wave. We do have 13 talent tier here in favor for the members of Looking for Work. Not too far behind on the side of Celeb Gaming, as this is Siege Camp. This will be... They can easily pick this up. Boss is going to be able to clear out the top lane, or excuse me, Boss will be able to get cleared out of the top lane. And this camp should yield them the 13 talent tier that they're looking for. Prison locations open up just now, so they're going to try and get the insta grab onto this, as it's sitting at 40 seconds right now, that second marker. 13s are here from both teams. Let's go ahead and swap back over to the talents. Sleep Dart went out, didn't connect. Stun onto the Anubrak. They're trying to get the Armor Bind. They have the Unstoppable, as they have the Burrow Charge right there. This is going to be the Nano Boost going out onto the Maiev right now, trying to find these Phantom Knife resets, as well as the damage is going to have the Spirit of Vengeance blink in. Nope. They're trying to stall this out right now, and you can see the Prison Guards almost have the channel, and this is going to continue to actually go up in totality. That's going to be the D-Shield going out onto the Maiev as well, keeping them alive for now. Genji with the Divine Blade, or excuse me, the Dragon Blade right now, actually will be going down right before they're able to get any sort of kill. Slip setting up once again. They're not going to be able to get this, but that will be the blue side going ahead and picking up the objective right now, and that is going to be 2 members going down. We have Met trying to get out of here. Evasion is going to be taking so much damage. Dark Chimera going to be boost healing around this, but that will be the Blaze out, as looks like Jaina will be able to finish out on her baseline quest 10 minutes into the game right now. This is going to be mid lane pushed back, but here's the thing, bottom lane is pushed up quite a bit. This is a boss lane as well, so what you can potentially see is we can see the push in for the fort, or excuse me, push in for the keep, and then the rotation back for the boss once they're about to lose the objective. Set up for that, get the burn onto it, and maybe utilize the talent tier advantage over the enemy side, because there's about a level lead, and it's nearing that 16 as Met is going to get a little bit of burst, and 16 was the option. That would have been a lot worse. That's going to be a huge Warden's Cage, but Lucio is going to be going down first. Spirit of Vengeance, like that blow up onto Lucio, that was really well synergized, very, very well communicated, just to be like, all right, cool, like we're getting rid of Lucio, we do not want that. Mid lane does have Evasion pushing this back a little bit. 16's not here just yet. They don't want to give this over. That's going to be the Jet Propulsion forward, but look at all the damage onto Evasion. Bunker does come down. They dive right through this. They're chasing further. That will be the blink out from the Zeratul, and they are able to force them out of this mid lane. Going to be able to get the burn on and clear onto this. So realistically, not going to be losing out too much on the side of Celeb Gaming. And 16 talent tier is here. They've got to find themselves a level. But I got for the defense that they made without having their 16 talent tier, this is huge this side of Celeb Gaming. Wow. But this is what I was talking about right now. So realistically, they wanted to grab the keep and then have the boss push in with that, but the boss 12 minutes in this game could solidify the keep regardless. This is going to be, you can see in the top right, the slow play coming out from a couple of the members on the side of Celeb Gaming, as this is going to be them just looking for that 16 slowly. Going to get themselves a decent amount of chunk of experience right there. They just need to get a couple waves. I think it's 2 to 3. 3 definitely. 2 maybe will get them their 16s right there, and then they're going to be able to have the defense for this boss as it's slowly meandering through bottom lane. And actually, yeah, this is going to be 16s here up and available. Keep still full health. Everybody working their way in just to make this defense, and this could potentially be game ending for the members of Looking for Work. I was about to say, like, can they rush to the other side? I don't think the death timers are that long here, but they're able to get a kill. Slip is going to be moving out there. They're looking for some setup onto this. They do have that Warden's Cage up and available. It's going to be going out right there. Dark Chimera makes it out. This is Divine Shield. They're going to be having the Web Wrap out onto the Uther as well. So Divine Shield was used there, and more or less, they're going to be getting Web Wrap and Water Elemental traded out for Warden's Cage, Nano Boost, and the Divine Shield. Bottom lane keep still goes down regardless. Jet Propulsion forward. Casanova going to be the target here. Banshees forward as well, that Haunting Wave. And meanwhile, in mid, we still have this Null Camp just being finished out by that Zeratul. This is going to be objective popping up fairly soon, and that level lead is starting to close a little bit as we can just cycle through some of those numbers once again. This is going to be the chase over onto the Siege Camp. They're not going to be able to make it here in time, and that will be, they can easily clear this out though as, oh wait, Bush Party? Droplets is, I think, the target here. You can see the pings going out, slows there. Everything is going to be attempted right here. That's going to be the break it down use from the Lucio. So Tata's taking a lot of damage. That will be the Wailing Arrow coming out from Sylvanas. They're trying to turn this around as well. That will be Casanova trying to deflect, but the Genji goes down. They trade out the Ana for that. 1-for-1 so far. Zeratul gets a huge VP. Here's the cleave setup, and that's going to be a lot of good damage coming out. They find Maiev. Matt able to get out. They get the Uther regardless. A 4-for-1 trade, 5-for-1 trade in favor for the members of Looking for Work as they've found 5 kills. They move over to the objective, and with this, I would say leave one on it so they stall this out and just prep bottom lane so you can force that in. It looks like they're actually going to be going for double camp pressure in, and that's going to just be the mid lane completely opened up. With all of this pressure right here, I would expect this to be a keep going down before anyone's even back up and alive on the side of Celeb Gaming. This is a rough spot to be in, but hey, this is a best of 5. This is still a best of 5. You can fire up. Blunderbutt, what's up? Crowan, thanks for coming by, my bud. Damn, this was a fast game. It's not over just yet, but I gotta say, Looking for Work, they're putting on the pressure, and the camp, as I said before, is still going to be dealt with by Fury, at least keeping these jailers off of the camp for that channel. And with this, they can't channel it quick enough so they can just actually leave. It doesn't really matter if they stall them out or not, because that is third objective going over in favor for Looking for Work. Celeb Gaming gonna back out now. Actually, that looks like they were trying to chase in. They were trying to take a fight before that 20 hits. They're trying to find Dark. Look how far forward Hunter is. Objective now maneuvering through the lanes as well. 20s are also going to be here, and now they're going to be. It's the reverse chase as we do have them trying to find. Oh wait, Hunter might be the target. Reverse amp is used. Stun's going to be there. They're just going to be starting to take this fight. They're just trying to take the fight without their 20s. They're going to be focusing on the Jhin. The Wailing Arrow comes out. That will be the break it down from the Lucio as well. They have the D-Shield out onto the Blaze, I do believe, as they also drop the bunker. This is going so, my god, I can't believe they're surviving so much through this, but Sylvanas and Uther do go down. Slip is going to be running away. That will be the Ice Lance going out. They find another 2 kills as Slip is actually able to make it right out of there, but here's the thing, Objective has made it through the lane. Evasion trying to get right out of there. They get stalled out, and this is going to be mid lane Objective, bottom lane Objective crashing in onto the core as Slip is trying to do their best to defend this, but I don't know if they're going to be able to as we fall below a couple thousand, and that's going to be game number 2. Going over to Looking for Work. GG. Well played. Welcome everyone to the potential end of our best of 5 series, as we do have Looking for Work up 2 games in this best of 5 series as we move into Garden Terror, the map choice of Celeb Gaming. And if you're sitting there just like, wait, what, how, what? I got you. Don't you worry. I got you, baby girl. I pushed the wrong button. I meant to push this button. There we go. We had, don't look at the icons. I haven't forced someone to update this for me. But either way, we are going to be having our map choice here. But if you're wondering how we got here, the home team was Looking for Work. They banned out Sky Temple. Tomb of Spider Queen was banned out by Celeb Gaming. First map, BOE, chosen by Looking for Work. They won that. Alterac Pass, chosen for map number 2 by Celeb Gaming. Won by Looking for Work. And now game number 3, we're going to Garden of Terror, as it will be the map choice of Celeb Gaming. Let's go ahead as I hear some draft bans and such flying so very quickly. I'll survive. Take care. Thank you so much.
Detected.
Hey!
Routing hollow feed now.
I gotta fix the probably loudness on that one. Sorry about that. But JMC Plays, thank you so much for the raid right there. Welcome everyone from their stream. We are currently getting into our 3rd game in this best of 5 series between the members of Looking for Work and Celeb Gaming. Thank you all so much. Once again, JMC Games, thank you, or JMCG Plays. Thank you so much for the host. I appreciate that. Garden of Terror is very, very fun. They should really have you cast all esports. You're so good. Thank you so much, Eve Rockstar. I appreciate that support. Xander Gamer, what's up? Totes Cokes, thanks for coming by as well. Thank you once again. J McG Plays. There we go. The 3rd time I finally get it. Like I'm all over the place, but thank you so much, J McG Plays. It is going very good. Hey, Dunkstick, what's up, my dude? How you doing? I haven't seen you in quite some time. I hope you're doing all right. How are the puppies? All right, let's actually get into this because we actually did have a whole thing unfold right here. We do have the Vikings and Samuro ban out from the side of Looking for Work. The Zeratul and Abathur coming out from the members of Celeb Gaming. We have a Maiev, Uther, Tyrande. So double support. It looks like they're going to be trying to do the tank support themselves on the side of looking for work. A Nubrak Ana, though, to be the 1-2 on the side of Celeb Gaming. We have a Medivh already being removed here as they don't want any more supporting into this game. And I don't know if that's something that they'd be going for, but I wouldn't want it regardless. Double support. There it is. Yeah, we're going to be seeing it again. Looking for work. They're gonna be showing us potentially how it's done, or the members of Celeb Gaming are just like, nah, we got this. It's no big deal. Like, they're gonna pick the thing. We already know the chink in the armor for this draft as it's already unfolding. Or maybe they'll catch them off guard with their last 2 picks. Maybe it's a Cho'Gall. Maybe it's a Cho'Gall. The thing that we've wanted all this time. CGV is trash. Oh my god.
Locked and loaded. Do your worst.
Are we serious right now? Are we? Is this real life? All right. Okay. Hashtag Patrick in chat for the murky. Yeah, okay, so Nova Murky. I've been stumped from drafts before. I've never been I don't they're they're exploring the space. I mean, it's true. Like, in a best of 5 series, if you're up 2 games and you've been fairly dominant in the first 2, yeah, you could give over a game if you want. CTV, excuse me, not CTV. Celeb Gaming, not Celeb. I keep saying it. The members of Looking for Work want to give us a best of 5, so maybe they're going to be giving us that best of 5. Let's go ahead and find out. On the left-hand side, we've got... Oh, that's the draft. Whoopsie. Meant to push cast. There we go. On the left-hand side, we're going to be having the members of We're Looking for Work. This is going to be Swabsmagoo on the Murky. Droplet's going to be on the Nova. Dark Chimera going to be on the Tyrande. Fury on the Uther. And who did I miss? I missed someone. Casanova will be on the Maiev. On the right-hand side, we've got the members of Celeb Gaming. Down 2 games in this best of 5 series, trying to take us to game number 4. We got Slip on the Genji, Hunter on the Anubrex, Satat on that Ana, Met going to be on the Jaina, and rounding out the team with, I can't remember off the top of my head, Evasion going to be on the Yrel. Let's go ahead and actually jump to this. You have Murky Nova, bottom lane. That's not something I was thinking I'd be saying this evening. Look at the games, just stopping in. Dog is good. We miss you guys. I miss you too, Dunkstick. I hope to see you soon, bud, somehow, some way. Stay safe out there. A good one. Hey, now, I don't like all this Murky shade I'm feeling. No, I'm dead. I want the Murky, but I also want, like, game 5, so I'm torn. I'm not gonna lie. I'm torn. Totes Cokes, thanks for coming by. It looks like we do have a drop from the Ana for now. What is Murky? Oh my god, Murky's is pushing out the waves beyond the fort while Nova's actually going to be focusing on Yrel, forcing them back, and Murky's going to be able to get free stacks onto their fishy deal. Look at this. Completely uninterrupted. Nobody's coming here. This is the most ridiculous thing I think I've watched. Okay, Genji comes in here. Bubble was already used, so this is probably Swabsmagoo dying. Sprays out, goes down. Meanwhile, Nova still solo laning into Yrel. That's happening. This is just blowing me away. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's just absolutely crazy to me that we're just getting this draft here in the S division. But regardless, looking for work, looking to close it out with a bit of an odd one here. It's proven that you don't need a bruiser, you don't need a tank. right? Because we have range assassin, melee assassin, range assassin, and support, and I think they're both healers. I don't think they're both considered support, or one isn't considered support, I don't think. I want a game 5 too. Yeah. Top tier Murky play? Seriously. It's just those little things, like stealing away a couple extra, stealing away like a minion wave right there like that, just so it doesn't even crash in. That makes Nova's life insanely easy in the solo lane, because then she's able to just continually put some damage and poke out onto the Urel. First objective, though, will be popping up here at the 2-minute and 30 marker. We're going to be going ahead and gathering the seed here. Met actually going to be stalled out. And Jaina do they have it? This is going to be another little poke out from Fury. Swabs and Goo coming into the backline. Now they're just saying, you know what, let's just take the fight. Let's try and win through this. We do have Casanova. Look at these Fan of Knife resets coming out over and over again, but Dark Chimera is so low in the backline that will be Jaina going down to the Murky. We have the Ana going down as well. This is not the fight that I would think that you'd be seeing right now, as well as the way it's going, and also the pings going on Swabs Magoo. We have the channel for Dark Chimera as the members of Looking for Work turn that around. Nova gonna go down in that top lane to the Genji right there. Took tougher fish. It's a rookie mistake. You hate to see it. But I'll say this though. I'll say this. If you're trying to wave clear faster, wouldn't that be exactly what you want? Slime targets taking increased damage, so that way you only have to slime them once or twice and you can get your pufferfish damage out, and then also that means you're not able to blow it up as quickly, so that means that you're also able to get a lot more stacks on your fishy deal. I would expect this to actually be the slime questing quest if they're going into that. Isn't that at 7, correct? I don't know off the top of my head, to be honest. I don't know Murky talents off the top of my head very well. Kidding me. Just tougher fish gets value. Tougher fish gets value, totally. But Q Quest, I agree. So wait, is Q Quest at 4? Is the slime time at 4 as well? Because I do enjoy slime time. If that is what it's called, it just sounds right. It sounds like it'd be a Murky talent. Let's actually go ahead and take a peek at this, as we do have the Benny Hill music currently playing in the background. They have a bad auto, actually. Might get spell armor value. Oh, that's true. True. This is just gonna be the back and forth over this this camp for now. We have Hunter moving in. That's gonna be the stun onto 1. Evasion gonna be just putting some damage. Like I want to say you're putting out some damage, but between Fury and Dark Chimera, realistically, damage is mitigated, non-existent. We're going to see Swabs and Goo pushing out this lane. That's going to be just an easy clear onto that. They should have enough for a bribe, and yeah, you can see them going ahead, stealing away the siege camp. And the other thing to note, too, is if you don't know this, when you bribe a camp, the timer for it is going to be less than the full of a typical just, fought over camp, or that you burn right through. This is going to be some dive going in from Slip. That's going to be the burst onto Dark Chimera. They're healing through this for now. This is going to be Tot in the backline going down as Casanova's found a lot of good damage. Evasion gets pulled in as well, and this composition is still getting the value, pushing in, and oh wait, no! Slip able to get in there and just get that kill onto Ronda, just at least even it out a little bit. Siege Camp still pushing in through bottom. We do have this minion wave being pushed up. Murky just going ahead and doing some rotations. Actually, speaking of rotations, let's actually rotate through some of the numbers right here. We can take a peek at the I'm really curious to see what kind of siege value and what kind of soak that they've. Q Quest is at 4. Thank you so much. Okay, that's what I thought. Now the big question is it called Slime Time? They do have Maiev though. They also have Casanova on said Maiev, which that's a little terrifying. Like Casanova is a very, very strong assassin player and mechanically skilled as well. Oh my god, they were trying to go for the 1-2 combo here with the. I can't believe that right there. Swabs and Goo will go down, but they're trying to get the octo grab with the precision strike. I cannot believe, like, I didn't even have time to look. I didn't even look up at the 10 talents. That is insane to me. But third seed is going to be spawning in this bottom mid position. Siege Camp pushing in through the mid lane once again. This is going to be 2 out of the 3 channels in favor for the members of Looking for Work, and I think they're going to be having to give this over, as they still do not have their 10s on the side of Celeb Gaming, but they will be able to get some camp pressure through top. Swabs and Goo are going to be continuing to push out this lane a little bit further, also making Urel's life a little bit more difficult. And this is going to be the Garden Terrors in favor for the members of Looking for Work. And I gotta say, the animations of how these go into lanes is just so beautiful. Like, it's just so cool. It's beautiful. I'll be honest. Like, it's just insane the way that they do that. Okay, Sport Queen, please mod Garden of Spookers. Global white polar crab. Like, I really want that combo to go off. Like, it's just so ridiculous. It is up and available if they do want to go for it here, and I'm just trying to keep an eye on where Murky is, which is once again a weird thing to say, but I mean that's going to be some of the playmaking ability here. We do have these potted plants coming out. Those will be at least it's just going to be locking down these towers. That will lose its health bar as well. It goes down. This tower is going to be shooting once again. I don't know how often they can spawn those. Can we actually take a peek at that? Does it show us? It doesn't. Okay. We can just see that the Garden of Terror does a ton of damage. This is going to be some healing coming out as well from Satat as they're trying to push in a little bit further, but Pentalents are here for both. 13s are just around the corner for the members of Looking for Work, and they need to try and take a fight realistically at this time. Looking for Work is scary. I agree. Sport Queen spamming. For real. Seriously. Oh, like, Looking for Work, like, they're looking terrifying here. Things coming out. This is just droplets just dipping right out of here. Dark Chimera does the exact same slip. Chasing forward. Dragon Blade. That's, oh my god. Dragon Blade. Everything. That was also Eye of Horus being used on top of that. They're going for everything they can get onto that kill just to stall out some of these situations. But look at this. Swabs Magoo continuing to be a nuisance in bottom lane. Urel coming down here. Not going to be quick enough as the Pufferfish still gets the kill onto that minion wave, stacking up that Murky a little bit further here. And this is going to be the I guess the collapse onto Murky in a sense, as they're just going to be able to back right out of there. Nova did go into bribe stacks as well, which is something I did not mention whatsoever. So I think they were able to steal this away. The siege camp, yeah, Droplets was the name on that one, so they're going to be able to just use that bribe to steal it away a little bit quicker. And this is still Murky chasing and being such a nuisance. I think this is the rejuvenating bubble. This is probably one of the most annoying talents when a Murky picks that up, because it's just like, nope. Just every time you're trying to kill Murky, it's just never happening. And especially with the slippery one wet as well. It's just bad times right there. They're trying to find some kills right here. That is the Divine Storm coming out from the Uther. Fury is able, that's going to be Dark Chimera, there we go. I was like, I'm reading the wrong name. I keep reading the wrong one. Oh my god, the Octo Grab, the Precision Strike. They're going to be able to get the blow up, but this is onto Genji. It's not going to be able to get the kill just yet. The Murky goes down. They find the Genji regardless. A 1-for-1 trade, but realistically, out of the 1-for-1s that you get, losing a Murky, that is your best option. Whew. I believe it's every 2 AoE stuns they spawn a potted plant. Oh, okay. I was hoping that I'd be able to click on it and it would show me the timer for it, but like most heroic abilities, or heroic abilities. But evasion gonna get slowed in this bottom lane. They're gonna be able to make it out just fine. Do they have divine steed? Did I see that? Yeah, they had divine steed, but it's gonna be instantly stopped. They're actually taking quite a bit of damage, but here's the thing: they turn because Met is now down here. Look at that burst going out onto the Nova. They're trying to make their way out, and they will go down. And this is gonna be a bit of a collapse coming in. Well, I guess. Collapse in the sense of Swabs Magoo, the Murky player coming down here. They can still be quite the nuisance. They can get some value. This is just going to be, I think they're trying to bubble forward and maybe get the stall on that, but that's going to be the Octo Grab. We're currently having Maiev jump into this. That's Murky going down. Satat getting pulled in here, but they're starting to fall down a little bit here, so that's going to be the Dragon Blade coming in. The Web Rep went out onto the Tyrande, and then they need to get out of this, oh, nice use of this, Shadowstalk right at the end of that. That's also going to be the Warden's Cage coming out from, or excuse me, the Containment just out from Maiev right there. Swabs Magoo just in the back lane doing so much work, and Satat doesn't go down. Fury gets the stun. They're trying to get the Precision Strike to close them off from the retreat. Satat does go down. Hey, this is just an absolute bloodbath back and forth, and 16 talent here is now here for the members of Looking for Work. They have another one of the seeds sprouting, or okay, yeah, seeds sprouting, spawning in this bottom right position. They're wanting to walk this into the bottom lane keep. They haven't got that just yet. As Swabs Magoo, camp is up and available. I don't know if they have bribe. I saw them auto-attacking one of the other camps, but with the tougher fish and everything, they should be able to. Maybe might have just been checking that.
It is time.
I do like toxic buildup, but I feel like that pairs very well into the what I'm calling slime time at level 4. just so you can continually get that marking, and then you can just slime them over and over again. So Sugu did go back and forth there. It looks like they got the bribe onto the mage, which is probably the most annoying to deal with, and these are just going to be easily cleared out knights. We do have droplets up there as well, clearing out the wave, just trying to buff this. We do have evasion, maybe able to get onto this point, and they could force them off. 16 talent here, not here just yet, as Murky steals this away right underneath their nose. Droplets though coming around the corner. They're going to have Murky with the octo grab onto one. That will be the precision strike coming in. Just going to be getting Met's health down so low. Bubble forward. They're getting the chase onto this. Nova goes down on the right-hand side, and Jaina gets traded out. The spray and the stomp from evasion. The owl comes out as well, so they've got double camp pressure coming through the top lane. 16s are just about to be here, but being able to stagger out the Jaina kill is huge for them, because that's a lot of their wave clear as well. Urel's got okay wave clear. She's also able to knock some of these minions into the tower, so they're able to get burned down a little bit quicker, but whew, have they given up an objective yet? No, they haven't. They have not even given up a single objective, which is insane to me. This composition, they haven't really given over anything besides some tactical feeding, as I guess you could call it. They're trying to find a flank onto this on the side of Celeb Gaming. This is going to be the Siege Giants throwing in. Hold on, Octograb goes out. That will be the Sentinel as well. This is going to be the web rep onto one. Tyrande going to be in this. That's going to be the Dragon Blade coming out. There's going to be stun right there. The Divine Storm will be there as well. Fury going to be taking a lot of that damage. Uther does go down. Precision Strike goes out, but Tyrande will be falling as well. They're starting to turn this around quite a bit. Swabznagu is this murky, but as said before, I don't think they're going to be able to... This bubble, this is what I was talking about, and now they're going to continually just puffer fish and all of that annoying slime. They're able just to back right out of there, and that will be the objective up. Evasion is going to be over here. They do have the Nova as well as the Casanova. Oh, hold on, Evasion going to be pulled in. They try and leap away with the, nice use of the Ardent Defender right there. They're going to drop in. Droplets will be the target. They find the Burrow Charge forward. That will be the containment just to slow this down, but now Casanova's just trying to make their way out. Blink. Sleep Dart doesn't connect. Genji just diving through. This is just gonna be some deflect damage. And Evasion is just trying to get the channel onto this. Murky not coming into the lane just yet. I think they're gonna be looking for some soak onto the just picking up some more of the stacks for bribe, but I think Evasion should be easily able to pick this up. Not gonna get stalled out, but I think that might have been the undoing for Casanova. The Vault of the Warden is not enough. I would say actually siege in through this top lane. They've got some decent pressure in their favor already with this minion wave, but they are gonna opt for the siege camp. Sentinel does go out from Dark Chimera. Fury stepping forward onto this. Team is not there. Sleep Dart will be there. They could potentially stagger out of death here, and that's gonna be the rewind used onto Fury as well. But wait, no, not the rewind. I have to look at that. Either way, that's gonna be, they're gonna be living through all this, which I cannot believe. Divine Storm really buying them some time right there. What? Oh, Benediction. There we go. I was just like, what was that silver ring? Web rep onto Fury as they just want to completely disengage from this. Mid lane does have pressure mounting that they need to deal with. Bottom lane is starting to get pressured up as well, but look at this. Look at how well their lanes are defended. Top lane, probably the most pushed in, but Murky is able to keep the egg so far forward. I can't insane. If they get 20, they can come back. Celeb Gaming got this. It was his Benediction. Okay, yeah, that's what I was just like, I was like, silver ring. Wait, it's rewind's not till 20 potential, and I don't know. That one actually might be a golden ring, or maybe that's just old chromie. I can't remember.
And don't fret about the shamblers.
Seed availability is here. Garden Terror threat is in favor for the members of Looking for Work. Trying to steal this away and stall this out a little bit longer. 20s are just about to be here. They're invading onto this camp. Murky though, look at Murky on the bottom right of our map is going to be trying to push in on this. It's going to be the dive, and Fury's going to be taking a lot of the damage. That will be the precision strike as well, and no one out just yet. Fury going to be targeted. That's going to be these swipes right through. They get the kill onto Uther. Containment disc onto one. Murky does lose the egg, I do believe. Yeah. It didn't do the announcement, but I'm just assuming that, oh my god. Yeah, they do have the exclamation mark. So they're going to be chasing after droplets right here. They stagger out. It's a 1-for-1 trade thus far. No one able to pick this up yet. They have the Octograb onto one. Droplets, I think, doesn't have a precision strike for another 20-some seconds. Now Swabznagu is just pushing right into this. We do have that big kahuna tuna. Longer death timer absorption going to be used. That is going to be Slip trying to get right out of there, and they're able to make the disengage potential. Trying to get that regen globe. They're trying to just get out of here. The slows are going to be there. They have a knockback once again. And this is going to be the bubble coming out. They have the Swift Strike, and they're able to make it out just fine. Meanwhile, Nubrak did go down here. This is going to be Casanova versus Met. Kind of the mage, I wouldn't say mage, but assassin 1v1 in a sense. We do have containment just going out. Water Elemental will be there. Casanova going to be forced out. Oh, this is a little risky if they try and go in for this. With Swabsmagu is there, they get the channel onto it. And now Casanova actually getting whittled down quite a bit from that Water Elemental. Met is trying to get the burst onto them, and that will be the Umbral Bind. They don't get the kill, and now they dive in with the Genji. Swabsmagu will be that target, and they go down as well. Murky completely out. Ana with the Eye of Horus from Korra, but hey, they'll be fine. This is going to be the catapult through bottom. Cleared out, and Murky Egg, look at this positioning right here. So aggressive from Swabsmagu. No fear either as they go ahead and steal away the Night Camp in the favor of Celeb Gaming, but Murky's caught them here. Pufferfish, oh my god, the blow up, look at all of that. Two members absolutely bodied through that combo that we just saw, and that... What? Okay. Alright, can we nerf Murky? Up, like, just dang. That's all I gotta say. Like, the members of Looking for Work, like, they're just like, we can play anything, we can make any combo work, and we're going to be doing that. And so that is going to be seed in favor for the members of Looking for Work. They've got, this could potentially be game-ending pushes. A lot of the waves are pushed up quite a bit in the favor for Looking for Work. Garden Terrors have been spawned. Swabsmagu going in here. They have that safety bubble once again. And now Garden Terror walking up here. That will be putting out the potted plant. We'll be locking down these towers. 20s are here for both. So we have the, Spore Queen. Oh my god, I can't say it. Spore Queen spam. And then we're going to be having mid lane being aggressed right now. They're going to be trying to push in on this. Bottom lane is going to be far back. It's got a catapult with it as well. Octo grab, that's the combo. That's going to be a precision strike. That's the huge blow up, and they find the kill onto the Ana. This is going to be the Garden Terror onto the core. Hunter taking so much damage as well. They're trying to get these razor swipes. It's going to be Casanova getting goombed right there by the Urel, and it's going to be Murky going down as well. This Garden Terror is still sitting on the core. Tyrande goes down as well. That will be Fury going out as well. They do get the kill onto Slip, and with the 3 members taken out like that, that is huge for them. Did they actually go for Benediction? Or they actually went for Redemption at level 20, so that is going to be Fury coming back up at this time. This is going to be one of the Garden Terrors just about ending, but that is going to be the core shielding just ending as well. And with how far pushed up these lanes are and all this value, this is going to be the core starting to fall, but I don't know if it's going to be game ending, as we do have the Ana and Genji out. They got a lot of good pressure here. Met still up and available, pops that ice block, and look at this core is starting to fall down. Droplets is targeting at Fury as well. They don't have the biggest core rush. Look at the Octo grab onto Urel, who's not able to do anything. They go down. Met, the next target, it looks like Stun's there, and the burst is there, and the GGs get thrown out. Game number 3 goes over. The members of Looking for Work, GG, well played.